For over 20 years, the British Touring Car Championship has played host to some of the best and most closely fought racing of its kind. In the early 1960s, it was dominated by the big Jaguars, with Grand Prix drivers like Mike Hawthorne and Roy Salvadori pitting their skills against established regulars such as Jack Sears. By the mid-1960s, Ford were the car to beat, with Jim Clark and Sir John Whitmore heading an impressive lineup of drivers at the wheel of what was arguably the world's first homologation special, the Lotus Cortina. The brainchild of Colin Chapman, this high-performance version of Henry's mass-selling car won all before it in saloon car racing. But while Ford dominated the large-capacity class, BMC's infamous Mini Cooper S did the same with the baby class, producing the odd giant-killing act in the process. Ford have been staunch supporters of touring car racing for many years, and were not only rewarded with championships by the Cortina. In the 70s, it was the turn of the Escorts and Capris to dominate this class of racing in both Britain and Europe. In the 1980s, the Capri was still a competitive car, but British Leyland were challenging hard with the 3.5-litre Rover. Regulars of the championship, though, found out the hard way about an even more serious combination. Win Percy and his Tom Walkinshaw-prepared Japanese challenger, the Mazda RX-7. BMW were next to enter the fray with the 635, and Andy Rouse served notice that the TWR Rovers would not have things their own way. Richard Longman with the Data Post Escorts upheld Ford's honour in the baby class. Win Percy was still racing for Japan, but this time for Toyota, who he'd driven for in the mid-70s. Ford teamed up with Andy Rouse in 1985, running the Sierra XR4 Ti. They took the championship with the new car at their first attempt, allowing Rouse to complete a hat-trick of British touring car titles. His main competition came from the fast but unlucky Dave Brodie with another Japanese rocket ship, the Mitsubishi Starion. The European Grand Prix meeting at Brands Hatch finished off a perfect 1985 for Andy Rouse and Ford. The 1986 season was dominated by former Redditch milkman Chris Hodgetts with the 1600cc twin-cam Toyota. Seen here in its 1987 guise, Hodgetts planned to compete in both the British and World Touring Car Championships.